Hi, I'm Leslie Rampalo, and I'm going to be talking about performance measures in behavioral health. At the end of this video, you will be able to assess key indicators in order to find the best match and relevance for an organization, and explore performance measures in behavioral health services in order to monitor, assess, and improve upon services offered. A simple definition of performance measures are key indicators chosen to monitor an organization, group, or system. They are used by a wide variety of organizations and levels of government. They should be used in an ongoing manner in order to find and define areas of success, stagnation, and improvement. An important point on performance measures is that they should be used as a tool in the decision-making process, but they cannot make decisions for an organization by themselves. Organizations benefit from performance measures by being able to see where your organization currently is and how your organization is doing in relation to its goals. The real-world application involves monitoring and improving outcomes for an organization. This begins by selecting the best indicators for your organization. When selecting indicators, keep in mind that some indicators are better than others. There are 4 key characteristics that performance measures must have. First, they must be quantifiable. Second, they must be relevant to the organization and its goals. Third, the indicators must be meaningful and used to draw information during the decision-making process. Finally, the indicator must have either available data or a reliable way for the organization to collect data about an indicator. Some examples of indicators include the average wait time for doctor or services, how many patients are served in a time frame at the behavioral health facility, the accuracy of screening techniques when a new patient comes in, the average amount of visits per patient, the number of medications prescribed, patient satisfaction, and the success or failure rate of a facility. Once indicators have been chosen, the next step is to monitor and assess. An organization should watch indicators closely for trends and regularly reassess and replace indicators if they are not useful. Remember, don't just focus on the numbers. An organization should focus on the overall story that the indicators are telling and only use indicators that are meaningful to the organization, not the indicators that look the best or look the worst. Monitoring and assessment should be an ongoing process for the organization and be done at regular intervals. An example of performance measures used in business is the Joint Commission. In 2008, the Joint Commission created 7 performance measures related to behavioral health. Some measures were about the usage of admissions screening for violence, hours of physical restraint use, and the number of hours of seclusion that patients experienced. These measures are used by the Joint Commission in order to evaluate other healthcare organizations that the Joint Commission oversees. Kaiser Permanente is a second example of performance measures used in a business setting. Kaiser uses performance measures from the Joint Commission, the Leapfrog Group, and the Consumer Assessment of Healthcare Providers and System Hospital Survey in their reports. Shown on the screen is an example of a report from the Fremont, California hospital location in Kaiser's healthcare system. Kaiser is a rating scale from the Leapfrog Group in order to track and evaluate performance within their healthcare system as shown at the bottom of the screen. To recap, we discussed how to assess and select performance measures to suit an organization. We also explored performance measures in behavioral health services and discussed how to monitor and assess an organization using performance measures. Thank you for watching. For further information, feel free to contact me via my LinkedIn below.